Are you pretty much booked for the whole time?
All right, let's quick mic check. Do that. Let's do that. How's everyone doing? Those of you who are here nice and early.
Hi, everybody.
Well, 5 minutes isn't that early. Mic check, 1, 2. How do we sound? Well, thank you, Kay, for letting me know.
Feeling in my bones.
Sounds good.
All right. See you in a minute. Although I have a feeling we're gonna have mic muting and unmuting issues tonight.
You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turn around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
I get dressed up to go downtown. I'm all messed up on a Friday night. Not really here for a good time, but if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to.
Dolls are dropping without warning, so break out your camping gear.
It's Monday, May 13th, and this is your Smart Doll News. Hi, guys.
Hey, everybody. I'm incredibly stressed, and we're getting on a plane tomorrow.
We are in the process of packing to get ready to leave for Seattle. We're going a little bit early. We are pretty excited.
And I didn't mean to say that as if Sandy wasn't also incredibly stressed. I was just speaking for myself. Yeah. It's insane. We have a video dropping, like a big project and a trip, and like our first time actually having like a vendor table. It's insane the amount of things that are happening all
My
at
mom
once.
is visiting.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Small change of plans, which we're very disappointed to announce, but due to some family stuff, I'm gonna be away next week, and we were hoping to be at
We had planned to be at like Geekdom Con in Philadelphia with Shizu-san and Tempestrife and Corey and Anna from Kitten Cat Shop, but we have had to
back
cancel
out
that plan. Yeah,
It was a lot, and suddenly everything blew up. So something had to give. So we apologize to anyone we're gonna miss there. I hope you have a fantastic time, and you've got a lot of really cool people to hang out with if you stop by. And if you're, I don't know, for some reason new to dolls and watching this channel right this second, it's a great booth to stop by at and kind of get a feel for all sorts of doll options out there.
a whole bunch of very knowledgeable doll people to show off their collections and let you know how things go.
Yeah, so we have I did want to say no, we don't have no, I don't know. My brain's falling apart. Let's move into our new releases.
There were some, that's for sure.
A few weeks worth of new releases. Actually, well, so we didn't have the news last week, but we there wasn't really anything happening.
Yeah.
It was Golden Week, right?
Yeah.
So the week after our last live stream, literally like no new news. So lots of stuff crammed into the last week.
Yeah. So Transcendence Pair, and you know what? I'm kind of looking at your picture here. I'm kind of loving her in Coco. I love how well the fangs show up on her face.
Yes. They are bright, and the black outline sort of blends in a little bit more, so you really just get the white pop. Very cool. So she came. I think she like our awakenings are gonna be light because there's multiple releases of these.
I am big time like interested in her, but I resisted.
And yet she resisted. Looking for Trouble also dropped.
I love her face paint. I love how bold it is.
Yeah.
And the way that her eyes look more tipped up at the corners than the other dolls.
Yep. She looks great, and she with the extra thick eyebrows, she looks like she has a lot of not depth, but the impact on all skin tones, which is nice. And this girl,
Cyber Chitose Classic Pride Edition. So, I mean, like, how many more things can we put together there?
well, we saw the release of Cyber Chitose Classic Prowess
Right.
a few weeks ago.
And Cyber Chitose Classic with Prowess. Chitose Classic Prowess. Well, I guess like,
that's what I just said.
Yeah, with the whiskers. And then there was also Cyber Prowess came out.
Yes. And now we've got the Pride Prowess whiskers on Cyber Chitose Classic. It's, I gotta say, for all of the, for the gurus who are keeping track of, the dolls and entering them into smartdollguru.com, It's getting a little crazy, Danny. Just saying.
You know what? Okay, so can you tell me where my brain is going? What would make this doll better?
What would make this doll better? Well, this is probably not what you're going to say, but when I saw Pride Edition, I thought he was going to give her acne.
Oh. That's an interesting. Yeah, like as in Pride. Yeah.
Chitose with acne. Excuse me. But no. What are you thinking?
Multicolored cyber markings.
Oh, like rainbow, iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just an ongoing rainbow gradient. Yeah. Get on that, Danny. I don't even know how he would need some sort of like stick-on print. Like, there's no way that...
But it doesn't... And that's... Ombre would be amazing, but it doesn't have to be ombre. It could be like the arms are red and the chest is purple and, you know...
So, like Voltron?
Yeah, right. Pridetron.
Okay. I don't think that's really doable, but I think it would be kind of cool if he had sort of an iridescent paint that kind of changed colors as the light hit it differently.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get a little bit of that rainbow effect by shifting them around.
Rainbow eyes would be cool too.
That's true. That's very true. I think a rainbow eye, like my Luma has sort of rainbow eyes.
Yeah.
Who's my Chitose multiverse. Yeah. You should totally make rainbow eyes, Danny. Where are those? Shelby says, thank you. Holographic. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if there's like holographic paint. Holographic tends to be more like printed sort of thing. But anyway, I think that would be very cool. We also had some awakenings.
So we got Deborah and T.
Yep.
Divergence, Fortitude, Anime, and T with a new wig. The long apricot is evidently going away.
And I do want to note, just because if you're confused, because her name's Deborah. Who is Deborah again?
Deborah is Live and Let Live without the freckles.
Yeah. So that was Deborah was the code name for Live and Let Live at first, and then she got her real name, and then the alternate version just kept Deborah.
And then we got Marvel and T without the freckles, just regular Marvel and T, and the moon is made of cheese in cinnamon and tea.
Awesome. So first up, beyond actual releases, Danny had a note about double layer eyelash designs.
That it is not a mistake.
Yeah, they are. They're not. They're basically stenciled on. They're hand painted, and so they're not something that is always going to align perfectly between the two layers.
Mm-hmm.
And that is either by design, I suppose, or part of the process and just the way it is, basically. Mm-hmm. We did have some interesting feedback on Twitter about this. Basically, like people saying like, "Oh, I'm not buying dolls like this because they can't accept the variants." Which right. I think Danny's unspoken response to that is, yes, exactly. Don't.
I mean, the thing is that does really bother somebody. I mean, if you are somebody that has, a mental focus on detail like that.
Yep. And then all you're gonna see is that one thing, and it becomes a negative thing, and then it just like hyper focuses or spiral.
I mean, I won't say OCD because you can be not OCD and have that issue.
But I think we could generally easily say, especially for people who are neurodivergent, you may have more of a tendency towards this. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, and I think it's good for him to know. And I do get the disappointment of like, you want to love all the dolls that come out, but Wabi Sabi has always been a part of what Danny does. Mm-hmm. So, perfection is not beauty for him. Mm-hmm. All right. This weekend.
Anime Impulse Seattle, May 18th and 19th. We will be there, along with many other terrific folks.
Yeah, like this is the first Smart Doll outpost. I think it's gonna be very cool. I forget how I ordered these. Yeah, he made some cosplay for Anime Impulse, which I can't wait to see these two. We've got Nami and Mina. These are the mascots for Anime Impulse.
Mhm.
Um,
I really like that halter on the right.
Yep. And I like the hair clips.
Danny, I really hope that halter is going to become, like, in other colorways, a thing.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Like, an alternate bra top kind of thing. That would be really cool.
Barbie Witch says out of control anime impulses. Exactly.
Like the sudden urge to watch Naruto.
No, we do have if you are going to Anime Impulse, you are likely going to get a sneak peek at our project.
Yes. The big project that is coming out. Those of you who are coming, I believe Holly K said she's going to come. You will get to see it in person before the video actually comes out.
And some of you have actually already seen it and bits and pieces if you have been if you are subscribed to our Discord server. If you have a Discord membership with us, you have access to our behind the scenes, and I've been dropping some, like, as we've been making the video and the cinematic. I gotta say, I'm really super proud of the work that Sandy did on this project, and I think it's also some of the best work that I've done for cinematic.
We both stepped up our game on this project. So
can't wait. Can't wait for y'all to see that. Danny had a couple of notes. This is kind of his description of what's going on. They're going to have a backstage area, and basically a place that you can showcase your own dolls. And he doesn't care about whatever outfits, that doesn't matter where they're from. And you'll get a little backstage pass.
Yeah, the purpose of the backstage being that, that our dolls aren't going to get put out on display with his dolls that he brought to represent the company. They have their own side area where you can take pictures.
I gotta call this out. Shelby said, "Daggum, wait a minute, missed opportunity to use anime sculpts for Anime Impulse characters." I don't think I don't think even the characters and the style. I think the characters are a little bit more semi-real.
Well, semi-real is actually semi-real anime.
Yeah, it's still anime. But yeah. And we all know Danny loves semi-real. Like, it's just, and freckles. Semi-real and freckles. He did note, this is kind of a big deal, that
Danny the Ninja.
that they're going into stealth mode. They're actually going to be dropping dolls this week, Awakenings, and doing releases on the website with 0 announcements on Twitter. So yeah, keep your eye. I would think about normal drop times, probably. Morning time in Japan, things like that. And to kind of like be checking it. Mm-hmm. But I mean, at the same time, say no to FOMO. Anything that's going to be dropping this week will drop again.
Mm-hmm. It's not healthy to constantly sit there 24 hours a day refreshing the Smart Doll page. It's really not.
It's not even all that healthy to pay for a service to automate that process and then send you alerts in the middle of the night to wake up to buy things and something. I don't. But do that anymore.
We don't know anything.
We don't
about
do that anymore. Yeah. We also, someone said, Zero here said, does that mean like new girls? Or like, are new girls gonna drop this way? And he said, maybe. So we'll see. I'm not sure who's left. I do know that, the thing about New Girls is he needs to have photos for them. He needs to have the page set up and things like that. So, those are kind of usually done last minute. Like, he's literally saying we're dropping this
unless
morning.
he prepped. I mean, it could be that he prepped them and said, I mean, and it's also he's probably going to pull the trigger himself anyways. So it's going to be like they're going to say to him, "These are ready," and he's just going to do it.
Yeah. It all comes down to like what he has time for, probably, to prep before leaving and such. I'm just saying, like, he typically is pretty last minute on the product pages for things. So, we shall see. But it's not out of the realm of possibility. Doll's Rescue said, "Coffee, anyone?"
I don't think coffee is ready.
No. I think we're gonna I don't know. I think we're gonna see at least another round of pictures or something before that even get is close to dropping.
I mean, maybe he'll bring coffee with him to Anime Impulse, but I don't think it's something that's ready to go yet.
Yeah. We'll do our best to get some video for you all. I don't think internet is really gonna be feasible to stream, although I'll have to see how like cellular signals are. But paying lots of money for, I think it's like 3 meg up and down, is really bad.
The charge for really not great internet is very high.
We'll likely be trying to film what we can and edit it afterwards. So that's what you can expect this weekend. And they Danny has also, over the past month or so at this point, done a few cosplays beyond just the Anime Impulse girls. This is the latest one that he released. From the new Fallout TV series on Amazon Prime. No, sorry, Prime Video. You've got Lucy here.
Yep, very cute. From, what is it called? It's not a bunker. What is it called?
It's Vault 33.
Vault. Yes.
She's a vault dweller. He got a 3D printed Pip-Boy there. Got the screen, probably like a sticker underneath there with the Pip-Boy screen. This looks great. I think we even got a little butt shot here. The whole costume, I like. God, look at the sleeves on this.
Yeah, it's really impressive, very, very impressive, and it's really funny because not too long ago, when we first started watching the show, I said to Barb from Enchantarium, "This is totally up your alley. You should do this cosplay." And then Danny started working on it.
Yep. It's so good, but I still think, I don't know, say it out here, I think people shouldn't be afraid to do the same cosplays because you should give it a shot. I mean, maybe with like, the Vault Dwellers, because it's like the same thing, then, maybe you want to do a different character, but just because Danny does something doesn't mean you shouldn't do it too. Very cool. And we missed it, but happy belated Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. He did Leia, who looks really good.
Yeah.
It's simple, but really good.
Yep. I mean, there is an art to getting that right. It could be like way too voluminous.
Yeah.
And it looks really good.
Yeah, I loved her. I love seeing her sort of in there. You can start to get a hint for. I mean, I've been doing this on the news for a little while now, but the compositing dolls into shots. Again, when the project drops, the big next video drops, you'll see a little bit more of my compositing work. I've just been having a lot of fun.
That looks really good on that's the room in the Cloud City, right? Or it's supposed to be, no?
It's not supposed to be necessarily anywhere specific, but
it looks kind of like it.
So we I think we've got some what is the word I'm looking for? People sent in pictures. I asked since we missed Star Wars Day, show us your own cosplay, your own Star Wars cosplay. So we had a couple people send them in on the Discord server. That's on Carmy Cat. Big Neil is always great. I remember when this first came out. Yeah.
Kitty.
Very nice little shot. Lady Mermaid.
Lady Mermaid, very nice.
Nice Jedi cloak. And thanks, Warsheep. Yeah. So that is all the cosplay. If you want to share your cosplay, definitely pop in the Discord server. And we'd love to see that. And share it with the rest of the community. We have a lot of fun in there. And if you are having fun watching this video, please do us a favor and give it a like. Give it a little thumbs up, and really helps spread this to more people and help them also spend way too much money on
smart dolls.
Yeah. So in the meantime, that's gonna bring us to, of course, you know what? I don't think I did the extra week. I apologize. So we're gonna have to. I'll have to go back and find the extra chunk of Smarty Party video pictures because we skipped a week.
Okay.
I got confused with the extra Star Wars, but here is your Smarty Party for the week.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long, and sing on to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Maybe I'll get the timing on those stars, the emoji. Lovely job. Thank you to our party planners. I think the theme this week or this past week was a sort of a maternal theme in honor of Mother's Day, which was yesterday here in the United States. I think
Don't know what it is elsewhere.
But so happy Mother's Day to all of you Smarty moms out there. And yeah, that is going to do it for us. So, of course, we must absolutely thank. I don't think we have any supers from last week, super chats. So we're going to go straight to our Discord subscribers. If you want to help support the channel, the Discord subscription is a great, easy way to do it. And you will get access as we're doing these like big projects that Sandy's been working on. We've been giving access to, posting pictures and some videos and things like that as they happen. So check that out. We really appreciate all of you helping us just continue to keep this channel going. We're gonna definitely not have an episode of the news next Monday.
Right.
because we will be on a plane.
Yes.
So we will see you live in a few weeks.
And if you can, come see us in Seattle. That's all for us, right?
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.